Hi everyone, I am Anonymous Traveler. Today I will talk about a great movie adaptation of H.P. Lovecraft and also its soundtrack. Lovecraft writings are notorious for being difficult to adapt in a film format. Lovecraft wrote the story of a cosmic horror and atmospheric horror that requires an active imagination of the reader. But since the movie adaptations have to put the pictures on the screen instead of a pure imagination in the mind, very often the result is a disappointment for many Lovecraft fans. But there are few exceptions to this rule where the movies do a decent job to convey the sense of unimaginable terror and cosmic horror. I consider Dagon by Stuart Gordon one of those movies. Don't get me wrong, this is still not better than the books, but comparing to many other Lovecraft movie adaptations, this is definitely one of the better ones. The majority of this film story is based on the shadow over Innsmouth, and a little bit of Dagon is added to the story. And Stuart Gordon is a director who is well known among the fans of Lovecraft. His other Lovecraft adaptations, Reanimator and From Beyond, are well received by Lovecraft fans. And despite of his shortcomings, including budget issue and problematic CGI, he created a very atmospheric horror film with this Dagon project, which is certainly one of the better adaptations of Lovecraft. Because of the budget issue, the filming location changed to Spain instead of New England, but in the end, it worked out greatly. The location and the scenery are very doomy and dark, very fitting to the Lovecraft universe. Another thing that really worked in the film's favor is the acting quality of local Spanish actors and the actress. Although the budget was not big enough, Stuart Gordon was able to secure some of the great Spanish actors and actress for the film. At first, the film focused on building up a sense of dread. All these crazy and somewhat cheesy CGI would appear in the later part of the movie. And the deep ones, half human, half fish people, are very creepy and adding the overall evil atmosphere of the forgotten town where our protagonist need to escape from. The protagonist, Paul Marsh, is a very believable character. He is more relatable than the main characters in Reanimator and From Beyond. I'm not going to go into the story since I don't want to spoil the film. But this one is definitely an interesting film for the fans of H.P. Lovecraft. Also, I would like to mention the soundtrack. This soundtrack was not popular and widely forgotten. It didn't get a great review and has been out of print for years. But despite of its shortcomings, the music does its job properly. Music is mostly done by keyboard and classic instrument with some human vocal lines. Regarding human voice, it's mostly wordless scat of a female or group chanting for Cthulhu. I am attaching the link to the entire soundtrack so you can listen on YouTube. Thanks for listening and all the best.